Alright, so this is probably video 20 of the Mercedes 2004 c230 w203 1.8 engine. This is a differential rebuild. I just want to show you how I got this race out of here. Okay, this is the one that's right here, not at the end. Okay, and this is it here, and it does have a shim on it. So when you're hitting it, you're going to be hitting the shim. You're going to damage the shim a little bit because this is, oh, it doesn't seem like it's very hard material like the grease. But I don't think it matters because it sits in the middle. You see? Just make sure, of course, that you put it back. If you put it back the same way, you'll be alright. Now, if you flip it over, that's not a good idea because whatever burr you made in there or whatever marking, you may make it sit high on this bearing, and then that could be like, you know, 20 thousandths of an inch difference. I don't know if that's going to matter or not, but anyway, I might take anything like something like this, and I might go around the edge, like slant it a little bit, go around the edge like that. I'm going to make sure that nothing is on there, but try to put it back the same way. So the way I got it out is it was in there like this. Okay, so the shim goes first, and then this goes like this. So I went from the other side. Hold on one second. So I went from the other side here, and I used this pipe. This is a galvanized pipe that I bought, I think I bought like an 8-footer a long time ago in the Home Depot. And it's probably like an inch and a quarter or something like that. But anyway, if you can get it bigger, you know, not bigger, but this way, you know, wider, so it's out more. The more out more it is, the better. And because what will happen is it would, like I said before, you'll get more room on the edges. You see, this only gets a little piece, but if it was wider, you would get from here to here maybe, or even more. So anyway, I put it down into here like this, and I slanted it like this, and I gave 2 small whacks. Do not hit it really hard. Okay, then I went the other way and I hit it. And then I went this way and that way and this way and that. So, you know, just switch off, you know, across. Always across. Not, I don't know if you could do it around, like you hit it. Maybe it might come off like that too. I don't see why not. But anyway, I chose this because it's softer material than that washer, or at least I thought it was. But it's still damaged. Not the washer, but the shim. So it still damaged the shim a little bit. You can feel it. But anyway, that's how I got that off. Don't hit it more than twice. Use a small sledgehammer like this. It's 3 pounds. And don't use the round side because of course you'll slip. You know, use the flat side. Twice around, you know, twice on each side. Trust me, you don't want to do it any other way. You got to be careful, you know, what you're doing here. So, alright, so there's the shim and there's the race. So that is for this one here. Okay, so I'm going to put that on there. And this goes here, so I'm going to put that together and then this together. Oh, and I explained this in the other video. You notice that this pinion gear doesn't have a crush ring or a crush washer or what else do they call it? Crush bushing. But I did notice this on the bolt. It looks like there's a washer on there. So I'm thinking that the crush whatever washer or crush washer, I don't know. I think it might be built into this bolt. if I'm not mistaken, because why would they put that extra lip on there like that, right? Don't you think that's weird why they would do that? So maybe that's what this is for. I'm just guessing, but I can't even get this. I would have to measure the inside, and then the outside, the socket is a 30. It's slightly loose, but I think a 29 might not fit. But you can try it and comment in the video. I wanted to, if I can't get another one, I wanted to use this one, but don't really want to use it. The way I got this out is all I did was drill that piece out, right? The part that is, pushed in so the nut don't turn out. I just drilled it. That's all. Don't drill too much, and I don't think you can, because I don't think you could even drill through this piece. It's really hard steel. You'll probably break your bit before you get through it. And I separated the sides a little bit with that tool I made, or you could use a screwdriver, a big screwdriver. Just sharpen it like a knife, and then you open it up on this side, and then you open it up on this side. Maybe you don't even have to do that, but I did it, and this worked out perfect. I just hit the air gun 2 or 3 times. It came right off. What else can I tell you today? Oh, I did try this puller. See, I put it backwards, and I did try to get this race out by putting it in here, but it slipped off. It doesn't grip it that much. Maybe 4 claws would, and some way to push these claws out towards that way. Maybe that might work. But anyway, tapping them out seems to work fine. So now I need a bigger pipe, because I have to get the other one out now. The one down there. And this pipe is too small, because it's, I don't think I could do it with that. So I have to find another pipe. Hopefully I can find another one wider, but I don't know where all my stuff is. Maybe over there. I might have one. I don't know. But anyway, so that's what you do. Just keep going around, or side to side. And I want to tell you something about this plug. Now, a lot of people, you see this plug? A lot of people are saying, they take it out, and I see them say, they touch it and they say, oh wow, that's great, no metal is on there. That's a good sign, right? But this thing isn't even magnetic. They don't even test it to see if it's magnetic. But look, not at all. Okay? Not at all. So don't look for metal on here. But for this tranny, I mean this, oh God, I always want to call it a tranny. It looks like a little transmission. So this differential. So, but what you could do is, you could take a piece of sandpaper, lay it on the floor, scratch the surface, right? And don't touch it after you do it. There's grease on your hands, even when you don't have, car grease. It's still, you have oily fingers. Just like a car, when you paint the car, just before you paint the car, you never touch the body of it, or else you'll get those, what do you call it, fish eyes, where it looks like it's not sticking to that. There's like a little hole in the paint. That's why, because you touched the primer after you painted it. Wear gloves. Alright, so anyway, you can get a neodymium, or whatever you call it, magnet, those really strong earth magnets, and you could scuff that up a little bit too, just on the one side, just a little bit, with 800 grit sandpaper, and then you epoxy it right in the middle of here. You want to get it just a little bit smaller than this, and once you epoxy that in there, then everything should collect to there, because that magnet is very powerful. It could draw that metal from about an inch away. Alright, so if you want to do that, you can do that. It's, once it's on there, it's not going to fall off. I've done it so many times to things, especially to motors. Motors that get super hot. Alright, I never had a problem. I epoxied them metal to metal, and even when I tried to get it off, I had to use a chisel. So if you do it right, you don't touch this after sand it. You just wipe it down with alcohol. Same thing with the magnet. After you rough it up, you can put a magnet on here. So, all right, that's about it for now. I wonder what that is. Look at this. I didn't do that. See that? I mean, they're not deep, but wait, where am I? Sorry about that. Alright, wait, let me see if I can focus this. Well, anyway, there seems to be, some kind of scratches in here. And I didn't dig in there when I took out the bushing, so I don't know what could have done that. But it doesn't matter. Well, wait a second, does it matter? Yeah, actually that does matter, that could cause leaking, because that bushing has to seal that. Now, even though I can't really feel it, I'm going to put some sealer on there. The same gasket sealer I got for here, I'm going to put on there. Hold on, let me show you what I got. Alright, so this is what I got. You may not be able to see some of the words. I don't know why. I guess my camera's either dirty or something. But anyway, this is perfect for this. If you could use it for an engine and it's high temperature, then it's really good. This is really rubbery. A lot of people were telling me that this is amazing.